Whether you're new to this or true to this, welcome to Real for That. I'm Ben.
And I'm Steph, and this is the show where we use our expert opinions to recap, review, and dissect our favorite reality shows.
And this season, it's all about Love Island USA season 8.
Let's get real.
It was Family Day. Yeah.
I know, so wholesome.
I was getting a little bit emotional during this episode, honestly.
Oh, for which families in particular, or just in general?
Just in general, but like particularly the big Trinity and Bryce family collab was just
Mhm.
like so wholesome and sweet.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. I agree. I really appreciated how they were both like on the same page about liking them together, appreciating how their child or their sibling, whatever, moved in the villa, and yeah, just like was so accepting of one another.
Yeah, it was super cute. It was super, super cute.
Yeah.
Um, I first just want to touch on Trinity and Kata's little convo in the beginning where, or no, yes. And Kata telling her like the situationship thing like really
Mm.
bothered her. And I'm just like, how long is this gonna be dragged
Oh,
out?
I
Like,
know.
it's so stupid.
It is.
And I thought it was funny that Trinity was like, no, like I love you and Zach. I love Zach, even though it pisses me off when he flirts with Bryce.
I wrote that down. I was like, oh my God, like they are definitely like given this narrative and now they're just like running with it. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. Um, I also thought it was funny that they're like when they're talking about Family Day and like getting ready for it, and Bryce was saying that Sincere should be worried. And I was like, well, I'm glad we're all on the same page.
No, seriously. But even before that, some two minor things I wrote down. One, they opened the episode with boom clap.
I noticed.
Like, okay, old Charlie. Anyway.
I said, okay, skip recap.
Wait, no, it wasn't even in the recap though. It was just the beginning, but okay.
I thought it was the recap.
No. Then two, this big Coffee Mate sponsorship.
Yeah,
Like how
they've been really
for
big on their sponsorships this season.
CeraVe, Coffee Mate,
Maybelline, right?
Maybelline. Yeah. No, there's a lot going on. Which like
Of
adds
course, Motorola.
for sure. Yeah. But
So
okay.
yeah, I
Um,
loved that.
so then they wake up in the morning and my first note, nothing major, but Dylan's bedhead, wild, but so cute.
I'm gonna have to go back.
Please, like it was like the one thing I couldn't take my eyes off of.
He kind of fades into the back for me. So I
Uh,
feel like I don't really like notice him. I know he doesn't for you.
yeah. Anyway, let's move on.
Um, yeah. I love that there is now a new, unless this is a real phrase, but I don't think it is. We now have another incorrect phrase being used
What is it?
when they're talking about everybody's family's coming, and Kenzie's like, "Oh, I really hope my brother comes. I really miss him." And she's like, "Yeah, but I don't really know if Love Island is in his like alley park."
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know what she meant, but like I feel like it probably wasn't alley park.
It was just Allie, probably.
In his alley, in his ballpark.
Yeah, she just combined the two.
So she said in his alley park, which was great.
Maybe it means that like it's totally not up his alley or ballpark. Like it's like out of his realm.
It's out of his alley park.
Yeah. Also, okay, just to set the scene, there's a big coffee mate, like little bar cart thing for all like the coffee creamers, ice, like whatever, all this. And Bryce wakes up. He goes outside. He sees this immediately, reads it, and is like, runs back inside and grabs everyone and goes, guys, it's
Hmm.
family day. So then they're all so excited. Kenzie says, I think this might be my like favorite day ever. I was like, okay,
Yeah,
well, okay.
yeah, yeah.
Then they all run out. I thought it was so funny how Annayia was like pulling down her night dress the whole freaking time because she's like, oh my God, it's family day, wholesome family day. But then like leaves it up when they're at the coffee mate stand.
I'm crying.
But that's just that. Um, then the boys are getting ready and they're like about to drink their coffee and like do whatever and make breakfast, I guess. Could not tell you who the conversation was between, but I just wrote down one quote from it. And it says, "Is it awkward knowing that your mom knows you crush?" I'm pretty sure it was about Zach and
Oh yeah,
Kada.
somebody asked Zach, yeah.
Yeah,
I think Bryce has Zach or something.
something like that. And man is jealous, but like,
Yeah.
whatever. I don't know. I don't even know what the answer was, but I just thought that was a funny question. It's honestly a true
Yeah.
question. Like to think that, like, obviously there are other shows that do Family Day. Like Survivor has a Family Day, but it's like, oh my God, like
Yeah.
their kids, their siblings, their whatever, their significant others have worked so hard. They've been living without food and water and have been like catching their own fish and doing these intense challenges and strategy stuff and whatever. The families who come and visit on Love Island, it's like, oh, well, they went to the hideaway, they hooked up, they're doing French fries. This person cursed out this one, and they went to Casa More. Like, what are you proud of?
Right. Mind you, it also hasn't been like that long.
Right. Been a few weeks.
Like, to be fair, like if you're someone who's like talking to your family a lot, like I couldn't go that long without like calling my family, you know?
Okay.
But like it's once again like they've been on vacation
They have been on vacation. Yeah.
and just like kind of like hooking up and like making out for like 6 weeks, you know what I mean?
Right, which it is longer than the amount of time that the parents come in for Survivor because they're only there for 39 days now, what, 21, like something stupid. But the
Sure.
whole gag is that like these parents or these significant others, whoever, are seeing their person look so ill and skinny because of how long that they've been on this island and the toll that it takes on your body. For Love Island, it's like they look the same.
And it's like they've been like doing something hard and you also haven't seen them. Like everyone in Love Island, like you're watching them live.
Right. So true. I didn't even think about that, but yeah.
Yeah. Should we just dive into the first families that come
I
in?
think we should. I'm so excited
Because
for this.
honestly they were my favorites.
Well, duh.
Yeah. But Bryce and Trinity's families walking together and it is just
Holding
like the
hands.
sweetest, cutest thing ever. Like they just really like kicked it off so well. We have Bryce's mom and Bryce's grandmother,
Yes.
Trinity's mom and Trinity's sister.
Mm-hmm.
And it is a key. It is such a key. Specifically, the standout of the entire episode is Bryce's grandmother.
For sure.
She was hysterical.
She was great. I have like three quotes from her.
Me too. She was such a hoot. She was so funny. She she was everything. Loved her.
She really was. I think her name is what, Anne?
Yes.
Something like that. So Grandma Anne walks in, hugs Bryce, all this, hugs Trinity. They're like, oh my God, like you guys are so great for each other. They sit down, they're about to have their chats together. Grandma's first priority to check off the list. Why did they send you two to the hideaway?
Yeah.
Listen, Grandma's so right. Like, I mean, it's
Yeah.
crazy that the grandma is saying this, but like she's speaking for all the
Yeah.
people,
Yeah. Not only did she say it in the villa, but she also said it in her confessional.
which I love that they got confessionals,
Me too.
especially Grandma Anne.
Me too. And then I also love when they were in the dressing room and she's like, Trinity, my favorite quote of yours is when you saw Zach in your spot and you said, get the fuck out of my place.
Again, it was our favorite moment too. Like, she's so
Yeah.
right. She is a person of the people.
She's a true viewer of this show.
She really is. She's probably a big fan and all this. But yeah, anyway, so then like in her confessional about the hideaway, not the one in the villa, she's like, you guys are just or no, actually this might have been in the villa where she's like, you guys are just fighting nature at this point. Which I was like, okay, Grandma.
Yeah.
And then in the confessional, she says, I could just see Bryce bringing Trinity to his DJ gigs, and they really just make a splash there.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
Like, not him making a splash at the DJ gig with Trinity.
Right. And I literally wrote right after that, all caps, love grandma.
Love Grandma. She was just epic. Like, she honestly was like the heart of the episode.
Yeah. And then her next line might have even been her best yet.
Hmm.
Basically, I wrote down the moment where she's like in the villa with Trinity, her family, and Bryce. And then all the others are like at the fire pit. Kenzie's there. And like she goes, like, we love Bryce even if he has turtle tongue.
Crying. That was so funny because the fact that like he didn't even know that that was like
That was the
a
funniest
thing
part.
about him.
Yep.
I also forgot that like Kenzie and Bryce have like made out. Like I feel like the fact like everybody made out day one, like I like forget that like she even said that. Like I remember that. But like now,
Yeah.
like you just like forget all these things from like a couple weeks ago.
I will be honest, every time Trinity and Bryce make out, my first thought is she thinking turtle tongue also, or does she just work around it?
Well, maybe she just has like a different preference.
Yeah, so true.
Maybe she likes that.
Maybe, well, clearly. But yeah,
Yeah, they were just like honestly the best. They were the best part of Family Day.
yeah, and then Bryce goes, "Hey Zach, you want to meet my family?" Wow, this is not about you guys.
I know.
Like,
I know. It was
whatever.
cute though, and it was like funny. And then like Kada came over and it was like a whole key.
Yeah, and then
And I
girl,
totally forgot that the three of them were in bed together day two. Kada, Zach, and Bryce.
yeah,
Like I totally forgot about that. And then they were like, Bryce, his grandmother was like, well, someone always gets left out in a threesome.
yeah, and then Bryce is like, she's speaking from experience, by the way.
Yeah, so that was that. Yeah, they were just epic.
Yeah, I also love how they walked out with their little coffee mate cups.
Of
Um,
course.
and yeah, that was that.
Yeah, it was honestly just such, oh my gosh, I'm like falling. My things are falling over. Okay. Yeah, it was just epic. It was such a fierce way to start Family Day. Loved it.
Yep. Next up, we have Carl and Anaya.
Yeah, gorgeous families.
Oh my God, Anaya's mom, again, like I know everyone was saying it, but like looked like it could be her sister.
Looked like it could be her sister. Also, Carl's mom, absolutely stunzo, and his sister,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
so gorge.
I feel like the sister didn't get enough
Um,
of the spotlight.
yeah,
Okay.
I
Anyway,
didn't like need more of her,
I don't know. I think she'd be cool.
but she was fierce. Like she was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were just there was honestly like nothing crazy about them.
Literally.
Except I did love that Anaya's mom was like, you're sugarcoating it with Melanie. You need to tell her straight up what the tea is, because that is not being a good friend, because she doesn't deserve that. So like stop saying that. And
Also,
I was like, you know what? You're right.
did you catch her reason?
Because she's friends with Sincere.
Yeah, which to me, if
And
I,
because she wants Melanie to stay in.
right, like to me, I would have said it in a way of like, oh, because you want, like, you're so good, you're such good friends with Melanie and you want her to stay in. The fact that they're clocking her for being such good friends with Sincere and that's why she's doing this is kind of interesting.
I think it's probably a mixture of both.
Definitely is, but there's this narrative online that Loki and I and Sincere should be together.
Oh, I don't subscribe to that.
I don't either, but I'm seeing it.
I respect it. I don't subscribe to it. I think I honestly don't even mind their friendship, but I think it does affect how she views
Yeah,
Sincere and Melanie's relationship for sure.
100%. Um, but yeah, so then her family gets to meet Carl's family and they're all like chatting and this and that, whatever. One of the Islanders, other than them, made a comment about Carl having his arm around Anaya and his mom, like so cute. Um, and then I don't know, they were just like chatting. There was like some tears, but like good tears. And like this whole time, I was just like thinking about this, and I don't know if it's like my culture, as Zach would say, or like something like that. But oh my gosh, if I if my mom was there and I dealt with Casey and now I'm with Carl, oh my God, she would have been like, so lovely meeting you guys. I'm sure it's all gonna work out. I'm gonna go find Casey. Like my mom would have been after him.
Oh, to like tell him off.
Yes. I'm surprised like
Yeah.
her mom had zero care in the world about Casey.
Yeah. Yeah. You bring up a good point. Or maybe they did talk about it more and we just like didn't see it. I don't know.
Would have been
But yeah, she was basically just like, you should have always chose Carl, and like that was it.
yeah, which I'm also shocked that there was not more tension about it. Like his family was like, "Yeah, we were just so happy when we saw him pop up from the cake." It's like how did you feel when he went home? Like, you know what I mean? Like it was
Yeah.
such a weird. Like I'm just shocked that his parents weren't mad or like his family wasn't mad.
There was honestly like no drama with any of the families until the end.
No drama. One more thing about Carl's mom. No, Annaya's mom about Carl. She says in her confessional, meeting Carl in the flesh is better than on TV. Like, hello, my dream. Thanks for
I
letting
believe
me
it.
know.
I believe it.
And also, wait, sidebar, but did you see the photo booth photos that dropped this morning?
Yeah.
I posted one on our story because I was like, that's crazy.
Yeah, I saw.
And the man was literally naked. Like, Carl was the only one who was actually,
I know. None of them were actually naked except Carl.
like, that's so Denver of him.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So then we have Casey and Titi's families come in.
Wait, actually, before we get into their family, I want to mention one thing that happens in between the two families that producer showed.
Hmm.
Sincere is practicing for when he meets Melanie's parents and family, whatever. And he's like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna tell them like I am sincere at the end of the day. Yeah, the only thing is sincere about you is your name. So let's not go there. Okay, but carry on,
So
TT.
bad. This is awful.
Yeah,
So yeah, Titi and Casey's families come in. Um, there was like really nothing to say about them. Like
but
they
that's
were, it
what's
was just like
shocking.
it was really irrelevant. The only thing I have to say about their families is that when Casey told them that they are boyfriend and girlfriend, Casey's mom literally, like, he could have said anything. Like, she
Right.
literally had no reaction.
Well, she's a woman of very few words, as they say.
Yeah, yeah, I did pick up on that, but it was literally like, she's my girlfriend. And his mom was like,
Well, her mom has to know about the threatening.
I was thinking about that.
I was like, I wonder if they're gonna tell him. Be like, wait, Casey, like, be
I
careful.
wonder if they can.
They probably
Because,
cannot.
like, do you think Charlie was able to tell Zach why Alana left?
No, definitely not.
Right,
Or if he did, it's something that could not be on camera.
right.
But I don't think
But
he
yeah,
would be able to.
that's like honestly all I have to say about them. They were kind of irrelevant.
I was just shocked that Casey's family was not grilling Casey for how he acted with Anaya. They were kind of just like proud of him.
Me too.
I also am shocked that Titi's family didn't grill her and be like, hey, like, be careful.
Same.
Anyway, that was my one note about them.
I wonder if they just kind of like let them live in this la la land and then like when they get out, they'll like really tell them what they think.
Yeah, maybe. And some parents are like that. Like, you could figure it out on your own.
Yeah. Then we have Kenzie and Dylan's families come in.
For sure.
Super cute. It was so funny. Kenzie's brother was there, and I think it was Kenzie who asked him, she was like, which of the girls is your like villa crush? And he was like, Kada.
And like shouted at her, yeah.
Yeah, that was funny.
It was funny. And it was her mom and her brother who came in, and her dad
Hmm.
left a little message on the phone for her.
Yeah, that was cute. I liked that.
Yeah, it was a good touch.
He
Although,
said, he was like, you only have to get it right once.
so true. That's what my mom always says to me. But like so crazy that her dad's telling her that. But the one thing that I did notice about his phone call to her, which like granted it is her dad, like I don't know if my dad would have thrown anything in like this. He didn't mention that he liked Dylan. He didn't mention anything about her relationship with Dylan. It was all just about like you'll make this work no matter what life brings you. Like he was more focused on Kenzie. I mean, as he should be, and didn't say
Yeah, I
much
agree.
about
I feel like that's what I would have wanted to.
like there was no reassurance.
Yeah, I didn't think that they needed it.
Yeah, but Kenzie's mom was like, "Oh my God, like Dylan is so much like your dad."
Yeah.
So I'm like, "What?" Also, this is like the first time I've noticed, but Dylan needs a whitening strip.
Does he? Like I said, I feel like I could pass him on the street, like dead ass.
And then I like the camera panned over to Kenzie and I looked at hers and like hers were great and white. So I was like, no, 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 like he
I'm
definitely
sure
is the problem.
if you're when you're smiling like that, you have to take care of them. I look, you need to do them again.
Me too.
I was actually just thinking about this because somebody was like, your teeth are so white, but I feel like I have teeth white blindness now from
Oh,
like doing white strips.
oh, okay. I do the
But it
pen
is,
with the blue light.
I do the Crest white strips.
Yeah, one time I fell asleep with them on and like it was not a good time and my teeth were sensitive for like a year. Like really sensitive, bad.
Oh my God, I'm gonna have to be careful.
Be really careful.
I think I'm gonna start them soon.
Okay, cool. Well,
Um, oh my God, I love, first of all, this episode honestly like flipped the script back to me loving Kenzie.
I knew it.
Because like I just loved the way that she pulled his mom.
Yep.
And like honestly, it just like took accountability. And her mom and Dylan's mom was like, girl, you didn't do anything
Yeah,
wrong.
so understanding.
Basically being like, my son just like fell for you really hard and like overreacted.
I know. She's awesome.
I just really loved that. I thought that was like so sweet. And I'm sure that must make Kenzie feel so much better because she's probably like, his family fucking hates me. And now she's like, wait, they like understand. And I was just living. It was so cute. And I thought that was like such a good move.
It was a really good move. I really appreciated it. And I know it's like not a proposal or anything, but I kind of wished that one of the guys, I'm not saying how to be
Mhm.
Dylan or something like that, but one of the guys pulled one of the ladies' moms, like how Kenzie did with Dylan's mom. Like I wish like that happened because not like asking for a blessing or anything, but just being like, hey, like I really like your daughter and like all this. Like I want you to know that my intentions are pure. Like I know things get crazy with TV involved, but I just wanted to let you know because like her family's very important to her. And like no one did that except for Kenzie with Dylan's mom.
Right. Right.
But no, it was great. Loved that. Can't wait for them to meet up, go on the lake, and for him to meet her grandparents.
Same.
Yeah.
Then we have Kada and Zach's families come in.
Yep.
We have Charlie's big return to the villa.
Yeah, because he left the
Um,
phone charger.
right. Which I thought was funny that like, sorry, like nobody cares.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it wasn't like I feel like they thought because he was like on last season that it was like such a like gag that he was like coming back in. And I'm like, I feel like he was like nothing
Yeah.
during this family day.
No, but I think that was very like respectable of him because he was like, no, this is Zach's thing. Like, I'm gonna act like just one of the other family members. Like, I'm not gonna make this about me.
I know, but like if you're gonna like come in with like the whole gag of being on last season, like make a point about it.
Like, at least do a little social clip and be like, oh, who are you? I'm the owner of this house. Like, you know what I mean? Like, do one of those.
Yeah. Yeah. Do they have TikTok on the Motorola Razor?
Well, they have video. Just sync it up later.
Yeah. But yeah, so Charlie comes back in. Their families mingle. It's like kind of a little bit awkward, but it was like fine.
Yeah, a tad. I mean, maybe it's just like the culture barrier.
Right, New Hampshire versus Australia.
Well, it's UK, but he lives in
But
Australia.
they like live in Australia now.
Well, I don't think all of them do. I think it's just
Oh,
Zach.
I thought Charlie did.
I don't think so. I don't know. I could be so
I
wrong. I
don't
don't really keep
know.
up with him like that, but okay.
I don't either. But I thought it was funny that Kata's mom called out Zach's bombshell comment in the hideaway.
Oh my God, thank the freaking Lord. Someone had to. Kata wasn't doing it.
Yeah, they were also pretty much just like they're like, we like Zach except for those little comments.
Yeah. Also, Charlie, one of the first things that he said was he brought up girth check to Bryce and Zach.
Yeah, he
Yep.
did.
And Zach made it a point to like introduce Bryce to his family. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
I was like low key eating for I think it was Zach's sister. Yeah. Because she ended up saying like when they were all like in their little like group thing doing things together with Kata's family too. They were talking about like the hideaway and like how they were treating one another and all this and then Casa Amor and the sister goes, "Yeah, well, unlike other people, at least he didn't say anything bad about Kata." It's like, "Okay, shots at
Facts.
KT. Shots at
Facts. Yeah.
sincere." Yeah.
Yeah, that was great.
But Zach's sister did have a good response about the bombshell comments and was saying that she just thinks that he makes those comments because he's scared. He has a lot of fear about like being so seen
Yeah.
by someone, which like
Yeah.
is understandable, but it's so annoying to watch on TV.
So annoying.
Yeah.
My last thing about them is that I thought it was funny that when they were like, we've decided to be exclusive out of the villa, their families were also like,
What
so
is
then
that?
why not just be boyfriend and girlfriend?
Right. And then the two of them were like,
Because like I once again like I do understand what they're doing,
yeah.
but I just think it's funny that everybody keeps on like clowning them.
Yeah, I mean, rightfully so. I mean, I agree with both ways.
Yeah, I think if he wanted to make her his girlfriend, that would be fine too.
Yeah, I guess. Also the thing about Kada on this journey here today with the family day, she was wearing like the tiniest bikini ever. Like everyone else
I
seemed to like
know.
be like, okay, like let me wear something a little bit more full coverage. She did not care.
No.
And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, no, she didn't care. Love
Like
it.
she definitely doesn't know of the family bikini.
No.
But yeah. Anyway, okay. So then next up we have the last ones.
Sincere and Melanie's families come in.
They were saved for last for a reason. They were the only families who didn't hold hands when they walked in.
Yeah.
And we'll see why in a minute.
And they were the only families that did not go to the photo booth.
I forgot about that. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it makes sense.
So it didn't go super well.
Yeah.
Basically, they sit down, and you can just already tell like there's tension, it's awkward, it's weird because of obviously. And Melanie's sister comes in hot, and she's basically like, "We need to talk about beloved,
Mm-hmm.
clowning Sincere," and she's like, she says to Sincere, she's like, honestly, like I can only go based off of what I've seen, and I do not like what I see.
Wait, and just to stop you right there, Sincere, this whole time that she's saying all this is like, yeah, right, right, yeah, yep. It's like to the point, like, just let her speak. Stop. You're not even
Yeah,
listening.
yeah, yeah. And I also, they're sitting down, they're all talking, and Sincere's dad is like, honestly, like the entire family is rooting for Melanie. And like we don't know like who this Sincere is and like what you're doing in here like is unacceptable.
Yeah,
And then basically they split and Sincere's family and Melanie's family, they like mingle on their own. And Melanie's sister basically just tells her like, listen, you do not deserve this. Like he is not treating you well. Like it's gotta go.
not serving you all this. Then her mom finally speaks for like the first time ever and says, um, why are you gonna give him a second chance when so many people are waiting for their first? And I was like, whoa, never heard that one before, and I love it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, basically Melanie's family was just like, girl,
Like, get it together, and it's
this
not him.
yeah, he's not the one.
And then Sincere's dad in their private chat said, I wasn't gonna come. I didn't fly 7,000 miles for you to be acting like this.
Yeah, he was like, I basically came all this way to tell you to fucking correct your behavior.
Yeah.
Good.
Yep. And then he was like I didn't raise him to be this way and like blah 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 whatever. And then now people online are like, well, didn't Sincere say that his mom raised him and his grandma raised him? So now they're like, oh, he lied about another thing.
I mean, maybe his mom and his grandmother were just like involved as much
Yeah.
as, and like his dad was too. I don't know,
I don't know.
but interesting.
Um, yeah, I think that's all I have on those two.
Yeah, that's kind of it. They basically just like didn't, it just didn't go well.
Did not go well. They left, and that was that. But then Melanie had a chat after and was like, I do want to try this, even in the real world, even if it makes me look dumb. And if you mess up once, it's over.
Yes.
Which I kind of feel like I agree with her in terms of like, yeah, if he messes up, like it has to be done. But I think when you say that out loud to the guy you're like thinking this about, the guy is automatically like in the wrong headspace and is like, well, no matter what, like I'm always on eggshells and like da 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 whatever, and then it's like a whole big fight, and then you end anyway.
I agree. Like, I think Sincere needs to be on eggshells.
Oh, 100%, but still, I don't know how he's gonna deal with that. We'll see, I guess, later. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, I do have one more note about this episode that has nothing to do with any of the Islanders that are still there.
Yeah, I also have a couple notes actually about
Oh,
like
Therese,
outside of the Villa stuff.
would you like to start?
Sure.
Okay.
Um, do you think that it was a soul issue that she was not getting along with everybody, seeing how everyone loves TT?
Wait, what does TT have to do with Soul?
Because they were like, oh, the girls are cliquey and they don't interact with the bombshells and they're very like to their
Oh.
clique. And Soul was like, these girls iced me out, but like everyone's getting along with TT.
So true. I do think that it is a soul issue, especially because so many people online are like, listen, we were rooting for Soul. We understood what she was going through, like, as she voiced it. And yet now that she has this like fame, which I don't know how much fame she has, but fame getting to her head and she's speaking out more often and all this, like people cannot stand her. Like there's a guy Chase from Too Hot to Handle and Perfect Match and all that. He came out and was like, I used to like Soul, and now I like cannot stand her.
Interesting.
And for Chase to say that, that's crazy.
Interesting.
But yeah, I
Yeah,
didn't
just
really like
something to think
her.
about.
Like she was fine in the beginning. Did not like her haircut, but I was like, whatever, do your thing. And then the last like two episodes, I was like, oh my God, like she's so trashy.
Yeah. Also, I
Yeah.
do really wonder what it would be like to see Sincere and Melanie outside of the villa.
Yeah.
Not saying that he wouldn't move this way, like I think it would be naive to think that he would be like the perfect guy.
Hmm.
But I do think that like it would just be interesting to see because like it is such a different experience in
Yeah.
Love Island where like you are like the point is to test all these things. Like, did he do it correctly? Like, absolutely not. But like you are supposed to test multiple things, whereas like in the real world, like you like that's not what you're supposed to do. So like
Hmm.
maybe he was just getting caught up in like the game and the experience and wanting to try it all out.
Yeah.
I don't know how much I even believe that, but like it would just be interesting to see, I think.
Yes. I agree. Um,
What's your note?
so I have one about Caleb. He left his clothes for some of the
Yes.
islanders there. On top of this, as I mentioned in our last episode, that, or not our Big Brother one, but the Love Island one, that Gaul has been all over my For You page. He continues to stay there. I think it's because I keep talking about it, my phone's picking it up, and it's like a whole big thing. Anyway, so he posted a video, or honestly, he doesn't even post videos. All he does is take a selfie and then puts text on it, and it's just funny. Like, it's so funny. Anyway, so he posted one saying that his sister texted him asking if Caleb left any clothes for him that she could have, one. And then the second one was like, great, like blah blah blah. Is Caleb coming this week? Because I got a spray tan.
I'm crying.
And then all the comments are like, oh my God, his sister is one of us.
Help.
Yeah,
Obsessed.
yeah, obsessed.
My last thing that I need to mention,
Hmm.
congratulations to Ariana Madix on your big Emmy nominee.
Yeah, so true. She's against what? Jeff Probst, Alan Cumming, RuPaul, and right? Someone else?
Sure. I didn't look.
Oh, okay, got it. We
And
looked it up quickly.
It'll probably go to Alan.
It always goes to Alan, which, like, it makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it should go to Ariana, but
No. But it's an honor just to be nominated.
to be in that category.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay.
Fab.
Well, should we tell our little viewers and listeners what we're about to do?
Yeah, we're about to record another episode.
Yep, Big Brother related. The premiere was last night. We're gonna hit record, talk about all the things. So if you are also a Big Brother fan, go check that out. It will be up shortly.
Yeah.
Bye.